court after the out of bounds, or excuse me, after the turnover from Conway. I don't even know if you could blame it really on Conway. The pass to him was kind of off the mark, and he was trying to chase it down. Thanks for joining us on the Turbo Sports Group Network. If you're interested in buying a DVD, head over to turbosportsgroup.com. Might want to get this one. This is a dandy. Whew, wish you guys could be here if you're watching it online. Another foul. Excuse me, another shot and miss, but a retrieval as the Generals put up two. 74-73. Dowdy the whole way. Floater, no good. Early. Personal foul on Chaz Sharp. And that's third starter of Rochester's, who has fouled out now. Pritchard's going to have to come in the game. Pritchard's been out for close to probably a good 8-10 minutes since the last time he's been in the game. So we've only got two starters in the game right now for Rochester in Beck and Conway. Conway's got 4. Beck has got 5, or excuse me, has 3. Early's at the line now. 1:02 left on the clock. Short end of the other two shots, and it's 74-74. Pritchard's going to be the ball handler. Dowdy, the ice cold man right there. Nice play off the bounce, and a good basket for Broadmax. Found him slashing through the lane, and it gives him a 2-point lead. Down all the way to the hoop, and he's fouled on the way up. Drayton was fouled on the way. Yellow Jackets take a full timeout here. Both teams with one timeout left. Somehow they've been able to keep their timeouts. And for some reason, maybe both these coaches had a kind of that sixth sense about them that thought, man, this game could potentially come down to the wire, and we might need those timeouts. And before you know it, look at the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a 76-74 ball game with Rochester up 2. And the Generals on the line shooting 2. .5 left on the clock. Frankie Drayton at the line shooting 2. Both these free throws very crucial, as Rochester will be able to hold for the last shot. It's the first of 2. Second one up and good. We're all tied up. What's going to happen? Drama is building here at the Paul Gary Fieldhouse on the campus of Sullivan Community College. 20 seconds and counting. 18 on the shot clock. A 3-second differential. They're going to the big man. Back door and a hard foul. Dowdy gets absolutely bulldozed. And that definitely silenced the crowd because that was not something to take lightly. As the entire field house gives him a standing ovation. Man, that could have been a terrible, terrible situation if it wasn't dealt with differently. It could have been a flagrant foul. But nothing was called that way. The coach is fighting his case for it. But in the other words, it looks like Bobby Jones will be taking a seat after his 5th and final foul. Kareem Bernard comes in the game replacing Jones. And it should be a 2-shot opportunity for Dowdy. Trying to figure it all out. They've actually got Dowdy out of the game, the injured player. As he wasn't the guy that actually got fouled. So Beck misses the first. It's so loud in here. Let's see if he can hit the second. No good on the second. One timeout. You wonder if he's going to take it. Drayton. 6, 5. Turnover. Broadmax. Timeout. Is he going to call it? No, he's not. At the buzzer. And no good. Both coaches let it out. And we're going overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Second overtime in a couple games here. Oh, we said this was going to be a thriller from the beginning, and it's turned out to be. Five-minute overtime coming up here at the Paul Gary Fieldhouse at Sullivan County Community College. Just a couple seconds until we tip off the overtime period. Here we go. Tipping center in the overtime period. Beck wins the tip over early here. 76-76. Both teams are awarded one extra timeout here in the overtime period. Pritchett, Conway. Now remember, both teams, have starters that are on the bench due to due to fouling out, and especially Rochester, who's got 3. Three-pointer up, no good. Potentially it could have been an over and back foul, and it will stay possession towards the Generals. Nothing was called. Drayton, though, steals it back from Conway. Drayton wants the 3. He'll go baseline, stops, jumper, no good. Who's got it? Conway. That's good work from Conway to pick up that rebound. Conway's been playing with 4 fouls for about 9 minutes now. More like 14 minutes. He played with about 8-9 minutes in that second half with 4 fouls. Now, obviously, you come out a couple times, but 76-76. Broadmax. Dowdy. All the way to the hoop. He'll take it in. Basket, count it. Oh, Dowdy. Oh, he says, show me the money. And he goes to the line to finish the 3-point play. Torin Dowdy will try to extend the lead to 3 for this Yellow Jacket team. Misses it. Offensive rebound. Nope. Can't miss it. Oh, let's see what Early gets. Oh, they're going to call their timeout. Early had made the rebound off of the tip from Beck. I thought originally Beck was going to come down with the rebound, but he lost it. Early grabbed it, but then slipped and was on the ground, and the general coaching staff hurriedly asked for the timeout so that they wouldn't be called on the travel. They do call a full timeout. They've got 1 left. 78-76 here with 3:43 left to play in the overtime period. Second overtime here on the day. Drayton. Early passes it into him. Drayton trying to find Early. Guarded by Beck. Goes baseline. Good defense as is blocked out of bounds from Beck. .326 on the game clock. 15 on the shot clock. 78-76. Gene spins, tries to get past Dowdy, but he's right there. 7 on the shot clock. Drayton takes it the whole way. Floater up. Lets it in. Oh, tough shot. Lets it float with about 5 left on the shot clock, and it's all squared up at 78 apiece. Broadmax. Dowdy down the lane. Up and under. What are they calling? A travel? No, a foul on the floor. It looked like he was starting to twirl his arm. But Marvin Jean is charged with the personal foul. That's his 5th and final foul. So another hard-nosed player from this Generals team is taken to the bench. Torrance Dowdy was trying to convince the officiating crew that it had happened in the process to get a and one, but Dowdy continues to showcase his skills here. Rolls it in, shooter's roll with a nice little backspin, just kind of pushes it over the front iron and in. 80-78 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Drayton with Dowdy on him. Jump ball, nope, we're going to go to the hold on Pritchett, yep, and he'll head to the line as Drayton. Pratchett now has 4. At the free throw line, the first one up and missed. Second one, and he drains it. Frankie Drayton at the line. Got 1 of 2 there. 80-79 in favor of the away team. The Yellow Jackets from Rochester, Minnesota. Beck trying to get a foul called, and he does. Good hesitation, a double pump, got the guy in the air and then went into him and drew the foul. Curtis Williams picks up the foul. So Beck will go to the line to shoot 2. I would say that was a bit of a lucky shot for Beck. He just roughed it up against the back of the rim, and it bounced straight up and right back in. 81-79. That one looks a lot better, but it rimmed out. Swirled all the way around. Drayton looking for an opening early. He'll take the 3. Just missed. Drayton the whole way. Floater in the lane. Off the backboard. And it's good. 81-81. Beck still with it. Broad max, no good, too hard off the rim. (81-81). .129 showing on the clock. Early wants it himself. Turnaround jumper off the front of the rim. Officiating crew doing a heck of a job here in a emotional battle. 1:16 showing on the clock. Pritchard guarded heavily. .109 as Rochester takes their last and only timeout. .109 showing on the clock. 81-81. 81-81. We're about to head into the last minute of overtime here as Pritchard gets it inbounded from Conway. 22 on the shot clock, as I'm sure Coach LaPlante has set up a play. Conway trying to find isolation here for Beck. Beck and a hand check on Early. Early picks up the foul, and it'll take Beck to the line to shoot 2. That's Early's 5th. LeAnthony Early fouls out of the game, so 3 starters from each team are now on the bench. Here's the big thing. That's probably one of the best things that could have happened to Rochester in this situation. I'll tell you why. There's nobody on this court right now that can guard Beck. Absolutely nobody. Joe Beck is a force to be reckoned with inside. What happens with 55 seconds left is they will get the ball back inevitably if it pans out the way it is. There is no question where Rochester will go back to if they get another possession, and that's inside of Beck. First free throw up and good. But that's if and when. We'll see what happens. You never know what's going to happen here at the Paul Carey Fieldhouse. It's 82-81. Rochester on top. Second one out. Drayton trying to find some space. We're at 48 seconds. Crossover, 3, shot, no good, off the back iron. Conway's got it, and a foul. This is far from over, ladies and gentlemen, far from over. 1-point game, 38 left on the clock. Conway at the line to shoot 2 after a huge rebound. Perfect. Nothing but net for Conway. Right here is an absolutely huge free throw, probably one of Conway's most important free throws he's ever had in his career to date. Here he can extend it. Nope, can't make it. So it's a 2-point game. 2-second shot differential. And timeout on the floor is an 83-81. 83-81. 29.2 left on the clock, and we've got the situation as followed. No timeouts left for either team. 2-point advantage in favor of Rochester, and Sullivan with the ball, and you got to wonder who they're going to go to. They're going to try to get a one-on-one opportunity for Drayton, or who are you going to go to in this situation? You've got a bunch of your top scorers out with foul trouble. 3 guys are out, already fouled out. You got 3 guys fouled out for Rochester, so you don't have a lot of your typical scorers on the bench, and that's probably, or on the court. That's probably why we haven't seen a whole lot of scoring here in the overtime period. We've had 7 points for Rochester and 5 points for Sonny Sullivan. I will tell you this, though. They're going to try to use as much off this clock as they can. My guess is they'll try to get the ball to Drayton, and from there, they'll try to somehow get him in a one-on-one situation, and then way it penetrates, that it will suck in some defense off of them and hopefully open up some other guys down in the zone. Trying to work on the clock here for a second. We're at 38.1 is what I have. We'll see what they get on the clock, though. I apologize. I don't even think I have my time right. I got to get mine up to date. I apologize. 29.2 left. About a 2-second differential to game clock and shot clock. Drayton gets it. One man to man. He does ball handle. Trying to find some space. It's a tough battle inside. The whole way, can't get it in, tip, no good. And there'll be a foul. As Conway's fouled, or excuse me, Conway makes the foul. Conway could be out if it is on him. We'll see who's on. Nope, they're giving it to Pritchard. That's a lucky foul. Pratchett, excuse me, I was saying Pritchard. Oh, well. You give one to lose one, I guess. Conway looked to be the one that was going to be getting the foul, but Pratchett gets the foul, and he'll be sitting as well. So Rochester's got 4 guys on the bench that have fouled out. Sullivan's got 3. So it's a battle of the benches. And, man, putting some kids that don't have a lot of playing time in a situation like this, and you're asking for a lot.